Class 2, English 1, Chapter 28, The Little Kite, Reading Comprehension, Part 1. Topics for today are syllabus for second term, reading comprehension. So dear children, as promised, I have written down the details of chapters that are going to be covered for second term. These are the chapters which you need to learn and revise well for your second term. And I will be sending you some reading comprehension videos also, which is very important for you to learn. From now onwards, even for your English 1, English 2, you will be getting this kind of reading comprehension passages. So don't expect that the same passage will come. It can be any some sort small paragraph, and you will have to read it, understand it, and then answer the question that will be asked based on that paragraph. So let's do some practice reading comprehension exercises. So to start with, we will be doing chapter 28. So all of you come to page number 86. So children, the syllabus for second term is chapter number 6 to chapter 13 and chapter 23, reading comprehension. So now let's start the reading comprehension chapter, that is 23. It is about, the title of the chapter is The Little Kite. It is on page number 86. Chapter 28, The Little Kite. There was a boy named Ted. He had a little kite. Ted liked to fly his kite every day, but the kite was afraid to fly too high. One day, Ted flew the kite and it went up into a tree. It did not come down. Ted pulled the string means thread, string again and again. The string broke. Ted was very sad. He left the kite in the tree and went home. He kept thinking about his lovely kite. See children, when we are reading this paragraph, when we read it, it is not just the reading. We should understand what you are reading, and when any type of question asked on based on this paragraph, you should be able to answer it if you have understood the passage or the paragraph. So if I ask you, what was the name of the boy? You will say the name of the boy was Ted, right? What did he have? He had a little kite. So like this, you will be asked question based on the paragraph. So let's continue this passage and answer the questions that are asked in the book after this passage. So the next paragraph is, the little kite hid among the leaves. At night, the wind began to blow gently. It whispered. Whispered means to speak softly. Why are you hiding among the leaves? The kite replied, I am afraid to fly too high. The wind said, when we do something for the first time, we feel afraid. But the fear goes away. Have no fear. The kite was very happy to hear the wind's words. The next morning, it floated down. Ted was waiting under the tree. He picked up the kite up. He tied a new string to it and began to fly it. The kite flew high up in the sky. The little kite was very happy. Ted was happy too. So, you understand, when I read this, I have understood what they are trying to say in this paragraph. Have you? If you have not, read it once again. As many number of time as you read with proper pace, and when you are reading, you should read at least 2 to 3 words together. Okay, children? And if you have not understood for the first time, read it again and read the question and then try to relate it with the paragraph. You will find the answer. You will understand the paragraph. So that's the these are the tips which you should keep in mind when you are answering reading comprehension questions. Now, the first exercise is A. Write T for true if the statement is true, and F if it is false. Okay. Now, the first question is, Ted had a lovely kite. Is it true? Yes, he had a lovely kite. So you have to write T here. So I am going to write it here as T. Now, Ted's kite got stuck in a tree. Yes, it got stuck. It didn't want to come down because it was very afraid to fly high. Ted climbed the tree to get his kite back. No, he did not climb up. He tried to pull it, but he could not get it, so he left it like that. Number 4, the kite wanted to fly high. No, it was scared. This is false. Number 5, the wind spoke to the kite. Yes, the wind spoke to the kite and encouraged him to fly high, not to be scared. If you try for the first time, you will get the feeling of fear, but later you will be all right. That is when it came down and Ted got the flight and he tried to fly it again. Now we will not do exercise B now. I will be doing C and D now today in this class. We will do B and E in our next tomorrow's video class. I will be doing it. So the next exercise that we are going to do is exercise C. Match the words from the story with their meanings. So words and the meanings are given. String means thread. So number 1 is F. Number 2, afraid means scared. 2. Number 3, floated means moved in the air. Whispered, spoke softly. This is number 4. Then lovely, beautiful. Who was beautiful? Lovely, the kite. Gently means not strongly, very gently, softly. Okay. So we say this is number 6. Now let's do exercise D. Pick out the 2 describing words. You remember we describe the naming words. Yes. And they are called adjectives. We have to look for the describing words from the story which have been used for the kite. So what are those words? You can see here. Little kite. How was the kite? Kite was very little. So this one word is describing word is little. And then you see here lovely kite. What is that? How is the kite? Lovely. So little and so you can write little and lovely. See, these are the 2 words used for the kite to describe it. So children, this is it for today. We will be doing the rest of the exercise in our next class. Take care.